Welcome back to the Central Valley Buzz, everybody. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard. Coming up Thursday night at Warnors Theater, The Sound of Music. Michelle's here to talk to us about it. How's it going?
Always a pleasure to see you, Chuck.
Always nice to see you. Now, is this part of the classic movie series that you got going on?
It is. It's the third Thursday of every month, except for June. It's going to be the fourth Thursday that month, so I'll be glad when June's over and I can just say the third Thursday of every month. Next month we'll be showing True Grit with Shawn Wayne. Anyone in Western wear gets in free.
Cowboy Curtis Alexander, did you hear that? Anybody in Western wear next month gets to see True Grit for free.
Oh, yes.
But I've heard a lot of people that are super excited about tonight.
I'm very excited about The Sound of Music. It actually opened at Warnors Theater about 45 years ago.
My father-in-law went to see it there, and he's going to go this Thursday night to see it again as a remembrance thing for him. Yeah. So who picks the movies over there?
I had a lot of help from some people who are bigger movie buffs than myself, volunteers and partners and etc., and picking out the films. It's like I kind of had the authority in the issue, but not as much knowledge as they did, so I had a lot of help.
You know what's cool is I've been to a couple of these, and the way people get into it, I mean, you talk about dressing up for True Grit. People will come dressed as cowboys just to get in for free at the Warnors. And what's tonight? Are you going to dress up in lederhosen?
I'm hoping so. I actually have a volunteer who usually sells tickets at the ticket booth, and she usually dresses in some kind of costume that represents the movie, and she's trying her best to find lederhosen, so we'll see. But the MC for our show always dresses in a really cool costume. Plenty of great photo opportunities with her.
I think I want to go, and I'm going to dress as Carrie Underwood. Have you seen that one?
I didn't see it, but I was told not to.
What do you mean?
There was a lot of bad feedback from her version.
Well, let me tell you what. I was never attracted to Julie Andrews.
Carrie Underwood is a pretty girl.
Yes, she is.
I keep telling people, don't worry, it's not that Sound of Music.
Now, what time does this start at?
The doors open at 6 o'clock. We'll have a live theater pipe organ concert with Dick Sensabaugh, and the show will start at 7 o'clock. Okay, so let's talk about the organ. The organ's going to be lifted up out of the ground and playing for an hour before? Yeah, little ambiance music. And
he's not going to be playing songs from The Sound of Music? Because these are sing-alongs.
He probably will be if he knows them.
Now, this won't be the version where when the songs come on, the ball bounces along with the words.
No, that version was surprisly incredibly hard to get, but we're going to encourage people to sing along anyways. I mean,
what do you mean? It's harder to get the one with the words?
Yeah, there's a what do you mean? There's a lot more paperwork involved, and it was a lot more costly to get the one with the bouncing ball. I considered just putting the subtitles on during the songs, but I don't know how well that would go over.
Now, singing is encouraged, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How is your knowledge of the Sound of Music songs?
I know the three most popular.
Which are?
The Doa deer, female deer, 16 going on 17, and My Favorite Things. 16
going on 17? I thought that was a Foreigner song.
You would know, not me. Yeah, right.
Okay, so we got True Grit coming on in June.
Yeah, it'll be the fourth Thursday in June. I believe it's the 26th.
And in July?
The Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
And there'll be a costume contest for that as well. I happen to know that our MC is coming as Glinda the Good Witch.
The real one?
Yeah, the real one.
The real Glinda the Good Witch is coming?
Well, if you use the analogy that I would have the real Santa Claus, then yeah, I'm going to have the real Glinda the Good Witch.
Oh, it's going to be like that, huh? And then that's August, or July, August?
August, I believe, is 7 Year Itch with Marilyn Monroe in that famous white dress. And we're going to have Rebel Without a Cause in November. I can't think of what's in September right now. In December, we'll be showing Miracle on 34th Street. And a certain little Santa Claus impersonator that we both know, I'm pretty sure is going to come out.
Oh, nice.
For the kids.
Good job. Now, going to the movies on Thursday night, what's it cost a family to go to the movies at Warnors Theater?
$10 for the entire family.
$10 for the entire family, no matter how many kids?
No, we didn't put a limit on it because we wanted people to be able to bring their parents or their nieces, their nephews, their cousins, their aunties, and we don't put a family size on it. We want everybody to come in and enjoy the theater.
Awesome. Well, getting away from the movies a little bit, Warnors Theater is kicking butt over there. You guys are busy all the time now. It's so nice because for many years it was kind of like sleepy over there, and now it's really coming alive.
When I first started over there, it was pretty sleepy. I'm not a Fresno native, so I was like, how could you possibly have this beautiful, incredible old historic building and people aren't using it? Oh, it's really exciting to see that it's utilized because we don't think the building has any value whatsoever if it's empty.
And then also the Star Palace in Frank's Place.
Yes, Star Palace has tons of stuff going on. It's nice to have a venue that's smaller than the theater to do mid-sized shows in. In Frank's Place, we do a lot of local music because we need to support our local performing artists.
And what about the tours of Warnors Theater? Because there's tons of stuff to see in there.
Yeah, there is. I'm thinking of actually developing a program where people get to see more than they do on the art hop tours. It's the first Thursday of every month we take people on theater tours, but it's like the main part of the theater, the dressing rooms downstairs, balcony, Star Palace, Frank's Place, but there's probably 60 to 70% more of the theater that people don't get to see on that tour.
Are you talking about the basement stuff?
Yeah, the boiler room and all of those hallways, and it's just a labyrinth of stuff under that street there.
I bet people would just love to see it too, because that's Fresno history down there. There's a lot of old signage from the Fulton Mall from over the years, so I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's like we'll definitely be doing a haunted tour during Halloween.
What do you mean a haunted tour?
Get costumes or volunteers to dress up in costume, and as part of the tour, they'll be hiding in certain strategic locations and pop out. The volunteers have been talking about this for a couple of years.
Scaring people,
Well, not scaring them too much because I expect there'll be kids on the tour, but startling them to fun, we'll say.
Excellent. Okay, this Thursday night at the Warnors Theater, downtown Fresno, Tuolumne and Fulton. You guys are going to be opening the doors at 6?
We will.
And the movie starts at 7. What a great time.
You can get your tickets at warnors.org or by calling the box office at 264-2848. You can get them pre-sale. Don't have to wait in line. And they'll be available for you when you come to the ticket booth. You can also get series passes at warnors.org for very, very inexpensive.
And that's for all the movies for the whole family?
Yes.
How much?
It is $40 for an individual and $80 for a family, but those will be prorated soon as the series go on. They drop in price because, of course, there are less and less films to be seen.
Take the family to one of these big cinemas once and see how close to 80 you get.
Yeah,
right.
Especially if you're buying concessions. Our concessions are affordable.
Okay, Michelle.
Thanks
for coming on. Always good to have you.